Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherifat and I live in Nova Scotia in Canada. In today's video, I'll be showing you one of the form of tourist attraction here in Nova Scotia and Halifax, and also two forms of transportation in Nova Scotia, in Halifax Regional Municipality. So we have the ferry and we have the bus. They are both under the Halifax Transit. I'll be taking you through that today. Please enjoy. Ticket for the ferry.
Okay, so it's $2.75 per adult.
Okay. So once you pay for the ticket, you get this paper. It's called the transfer. You can use this transfer for both the ferry and the bus. So usually it's about 2.5 hours or 2 hours they give to you. So it means that if you're going somewhere, you can use the same transfer to go back if you are still within that 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So this is us entering the ferry, and this is the down part of the ferry, and then we have, so there are two levels. One is the lower level and then the up level. So this is my second time being on the ferry. The first time was sometime I think 2019 or something like that was my first experience. I didn't even know this was a thing, and then this is my second experience. Sometimes people will walk in, say, downtown Dartmouth, and live in Halifax. They take the ferry because what happens is you cut traffic, you save fuel, you save time, right? It took us about less than 10 minutes from Dartmouth that we boarded the ferry to Halifax downtown, about less than 10 minutes. So beyond using the ferry as a mode of transportation, for me it's also a way to also see the city, on water. Look at the views. So a lot of people, come on the ferry just for sightseeing, just, to tour the city. That's all. So like us, we didn't have anywhere we are going to in Halifax. We just boarded the ferry just for the experience, right? And that was what happened. It's a really, really beautiful view. So if you find yourself in Halifax, please go on the ferry. It's a small ferry, not so big, but really cute, really nice, very spacious. See the water, see the views. It's just so beautiful. So I just thought to take it on, see that sunset. Just enjoy the view. Yeah, we are so close. Come. Oopsie. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, we're here. Yeah.
We love this bed.
And here we already got off the ferry. It took about 10 minutes or even less than that, something like that, maybe 10 minutes or thereabout. I wasn't taking note of the time, but it was very, very short, and was very, very fun. And so that's it. So once you leave the ferry terminal, it leads you to the downtown Halifax. So we came from that downtown Dartmouth to go to downtown Halifax. So we drove to the terminal, we parked our car and came on the ferry. Yeah, to the ferry.
Guys, we went to the
ferry. What?
Show me, please. So we went to the ferry.
Yeah, the boat is leaving.
I want to go on that boat.
We're gonna come back to it.
Then we're gonna go around.
Yeah, let's go.
Then the boat is gonna come back.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go. Movie night.
Yeah, today's movie night. Okay, let's take a stroll.
So, Mom, you got the piece
So once you come out, very beautiful scenery, and you can just take a walk and enjoy the moment. So as a tourist, whether you are looking to go to downtown Halifax or downtown Dartmouth rather, there are loads of things you can get to on both sides of the city. So just take a ferry down to either of the places and you have lots of things to do. Take a walk around the waterfront. There are things, I don't want to make this video too long. I've shown you all the things we got to do in downtown Halifax, but there's so many things we got to do, fun stuff. So that's it for now about us, our trip back. So this is us going back to Dartmouth to get our car and then to go home. So come with me on the journey back to the car park on the other side of the city. So here you're able to tell when the next ferry is gonna come. It shows you on that screen over there. So there are two terminals. There's one going to Alderney in Dartmouth, and there's that one going to Woodside. So you have to know where you're going to, and it tells you the time the next ferry is going to come. So this is us in the lobby area. And for the ticket, one ticket costs $2.75 for an adult. For kids 0 and 12 below 13, it's free. And then for kids 13 and before adults is $2. And for seniors, for before 65 and above, is equally $2. So that's the amount you pay for a ride. And the good thing, like I said before, you're able to use that same ticket on a bus as well, within 2 to 2.5 hours. So that's the great part that I really love about the ticket. I mean, when we just came then, I could use one ticket to maybe for an interview, I'll come back on the same ticket. So it was really, really nice. That's really, really nice, I would say. So that's the lobby area, and then you go sit down. So we got there about 7 minutes before the next ferry came. So we went to the sitting area, we sat down until the next ferry came. By the time we were going back, it was about 8:15 or thereabout, and I thought it would be too cold up there. So we went to stay on the ground level instead because of the cold. I really wish, thinking about it, and I wish we stayed up because it wasn't really cold. Anyway, just to also show you the inside of the lower level that's enclosed. It's not open like the one on the top floor. So this is what the inside looks like, and see the view from outside the window. I wish I really was upstairs. I think I was able to capture a very beautiful view of the city, of like the water at that time of the night. But this is what the inside looks like, and it was a bit scanty at the time we were going, and there were not many of us in the ferry. I think more people were upstairs, and while we stayed, I felt it might be too cold for the kids, being open, and it was already getting darker and a bit colder. The weather was generally very, very nice. Hey, princess.
Hey, Mom.
You're all by yourself? Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So how was your ferry ride?
Good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Yeah. Grandma, did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I saw something right here.
It was really cool to have my outfit match the ferry. It was not planned at all. My mom and I wore blue, coincidentally, and I love the pictures that we took because it really, it was so cool, like, rhyming and matching and all stuff. See the outside, see the view, so beautiful. I really wish I was upstairs. See the view, so cool. Anyway, so that was our trip. On our way back to the other side of the city, and that's pretty much it. And here we are waiting for the ferry to disembark and open up for us to go out. So that's the thing, that's how they do it, and then they open up the stuff for passengers to go off the ferry. That's the experience. If you're in Halifax, please check it out and explore our city, our ferry experience here. And that's us coming out of the ferry.
Tell me what do you say? What do you say?
And here there are two ways to go out of the terminal, depending on which side of the city you're going to. So if you are parked your car, you go on the lower level, but we went up just to explore a bit more. And when we went up, it took us to the other side of the road where we could catch a bus. So if you're taking the bus, you could take that. So let me explain this. So for example, for those of us who live in Lagos, it's like taking a ferry from Ikorodu to VI. That's how I can liken it. So to beat all that traffic, people do this to go to work. Actually, we did this just for touring take. People do this like legit to transport themselves from their house to their home. It saves you time, saves you gas, saves you car insurance, car maintenance. Honestly, if I was not married and have children, if I was single, for example, I would do bus and ferry because it's cheaper, I would say. That's my own personal opinion. That's that. Let me add at this point, how clean the ferry terminal is. The washroom, very clean, very well maintained. So kudos to the municipal government for this. So this point, exit out to the bus but to the bus stop. So if you take a bus, so it just takes you out and you get a bus to your destination, to your final destination if you don't come with a driver. Some people even have cars, but they park their car and then take on the ferry to work. Right, so this is Dartmouth. So we are back in Dartmouth from Halifax. So Halifax and Dartmouth are two cities in the Halifax regional municipality. So what we call local government in Nigeria, we call it municipal government here in Canada. So this is the bus. So if it's the bus you're taking home, you go on the bus and then you go home. But we were going to the cab. We just passed here just to take a tour of this area. So we went round and then we went round to pick up the car, and that's it. And this right here is the car park by the Alderney landing, the Dartmouth ferry terminal. I think they have various kinds of parking permits. Some are free. Depends on how long you stay there. We didn't pay, so I'm sure those that work in Halifax and come here regularly, they will have maybe a permit or something. I'm not really sure how that works. So that's that about parking. See all the cars. And then we went home. You're welcome. You good? Are we good? Nabila? Are you good?
Yeah.
And I have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said before, my two main reasons of sharing this video was to show you an attraction you could get on with if you come to Halifax, to go on the ferry and enjoy the view of the city, and two, to also show them public transportation system in Halifax, so the bus and the ferry. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share my video to people you think might benefit from my content. Thank you so much and have a great time. Bye.